Good morning, my dear students.
See, the first one, princely. What is meant by princely? What's the synonym of princely? It means huge, very large. That is what is called princely. The next one, jet lag. Jet lag means, my dear students, you are going to the United States of America through a flight. You start your journey by 6 o'clock in the morning in India. You reach the United States of America at 6 o'clock in the evening. But when you reach the United States of America by 6 o'clock, it will be again morning there in America. You see, it will be an unpleasant experience for the traveler. That is what is called jet lag. A tired and unpleasant feeling a person experiences following a long flight through different time zones. India and America belong to different time zones. That is why you feel unpleasant and tired when you travel from India to America through an aeroplane. Do you understand that? Jet lag. The next one, appetite. Appetite. For example, at home your mother would say, take ginger. It is a great appetizer. What is appetizer? What do you mean by appetite? So appetite means hunger. Appetizer means it induces hungry. That is what is called appetite. So appetite means hunger. And the next one, lauded. What is meant by lauded? Laud, applaud, applause. So applaud or lauded means appreciated, praised. Applaud. Lauded means appreciated. The next one, conviction. The next one is conviction. What is conviction? Firm faith or belief. You might have heard the word from a judge, from any judge. He would say, he is convicted of the crime. That means the court believes that he involves in a crime. So, conviction means firm faith or belief. And next one, sate. Sate means satisfy. Satisfy. And next, palate. Palate. You see, there are many organs in our mouth. Teeth, tongue, lips and palate. And this part is known as palate. And here it means sense of taste. Palate means sense of taste in this lesson. And the next one, felicitation. What is felicitation? Felicitate means, felicitation address means congratulatory address. Somebody would speak praising about someone. Somebody would speak congratulating some other person is known as felicitation. Felicitation address. The next one, adulation. Adulation means appreciation again. Applause. Lauded. Adulation. And next, etched. What is etched? It means imprinted. Etched means imprinted. And then speculation. What is meant by speculation? Speculation means guess, that's all. So simple. Guess. Guess. Speculation game. Guessing game. And the next one, haul. H-A-U-L. Haul. Taking a collection. Haul means taking a collection. And next here, there is a list of antonyms. And my dear students, you refer to any dictionary, you refer to a thesaurus and find out the antonyms for the given words. And there are some options given for you in the lesson. Using the options and using a dictionary, find out the antonyms for the following words. Amateur, compulsory, traditional, expensive, hopeful, accepted. So these are some of the antonyms given in the textbook, and you please use a dictionary and find out the antonyms of the words. Will you do it? I hope that you will do the activity. Thank you, my dear students. Hello, my dear students. The topic we are going to discuss now is abbreviation, and there are many more categories under vocabulary. For example, prefix, suffix, abbreviation, clipped words, blending words, and so on. So now let us see some of the abbreviations. My dear students, nowadays while we speak and write, we always use abbreviations. So let us have a better understanding of abbreviation. And before we see a list of abbreviations, let us see what abbreviation means. Can anyone say what abbreviation means? So abbreviation is a shortened form of a word. Abbreviation is a shortened form of a word or a phrase. For example, DR is the abbreviation for doctor. CPU is the abbreviation for Central Processing Unit. VIP is the abbreviation for Very Important Person. And ICU is the abbreviation for Intensive Care Unit. So here there are some list of abbreviations. My dear students, please watch the video carefully. The first one, NLC. What does NLC stand for? NLC is Neyveli Lignite Corporation. He is working in the Neyveli Lignite Corporation. The next one, BBC. What is BBC? British Broadcasting Corporation. British Broadcasting Corporation is BBC. He is working in the British Broadcasting Corporation is an example. And the next one, WHO. My dear students, you can read this as a word. You can read the first letter of the phrase World Health Organization as a word WHO. And when you are able to read the abbreviation as a word, it is known as acronyms. Acronym. So WHO is an acronym. World Health Organization. He is working in the World Health Organization. And what's the next one? PSU. Public Sector Unit. He is working in a public sector unit. And next one, CAD. Computer Aided Designing. Computer Aided Designing. I use Computer Aided Designing. And what's the next one? VCR. Video Cassette Recorder. But my dear students, nowadays people seldom use video cassette recorder. Instead, they use DVD player and recorder. Once video cassette recorder was used widely. So VCR means video cassette recorder. And what's the next one? LPG. What is LPG? Liquefied petroleum gas is LPG. We use liquefied petroleum gas for cooking. And CPU, Central Processing Unit. Central Processing Unit is the brain of a computer. Then ATM, Automated Teller Machine, is what is known as ATM. Here, see the word teller. What does teller mean? When you go to a bank, you can see there are many clerks working for us. And the clerks who work in a bank is known as a teller. That is why the machine is known as Automated Teller Machine. And next one, LAN, Local Area Network. Our school has a LAN connection, Local Area Network connection. The local area network is busy. The next one, UNO, United Nations Organization. India is a member of the United Nations Organization. And next comes MNC, multinational company. He is working in a multinational company. And AIDS. What is AIDS? We all know that. And can you say the abbreviation and note the spelling also? Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome. Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome is AIDS. ISRO. It is also an acronym, ISRO, ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. My friend is working in the Indian Space Research Organization as a scientist. Next one, TOEFL, 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 and it is also an acronym, Test of English as a Foreign Language. Test of English as a Foreign Language. He has passed Test of English as a Foreign Language. And what is it? Radar. It's also an acronym, RADAR, radar, radio detection and ranging. Radio detection and ranging is used by the army. And what is this? PC. It is personal computer. I have a personal computer. And here are the abbreviations given in 11th standard reader, page number 39. My dear students, take your English books and take page number 39. Are you all ready with your book? Get ready. What is the first one? USA. What is USA? United States of America. What's the next one? IBA. It is also an acronym, IBA. What is IBA? AIBA. IBA means Association International de Boxe Amateur. Association International de Boxe Amateur is IBA. And what's the next one? GST. Goods and Service Tax. Goods and Service Tax is GST. TNPSC. What is TNPSC? Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission. And the next one, STD. STD is Subscribers Trunk Dialing. And the next one, ISD. International Subscribers Trunk Dialing. And MBA. What is MBA? Master of Business Administration. What is NGO? Non-Governmental Organization. And then GPS. GPS. Global Positioning System. Global Positioning System. And the next one, MHRD. MHRD is Ministry of Human Resource and Development. Ministry of Human Resource and Development is known as MHRD. And next comes NSS. What is NSS? National Service Scheme. National Service Scheme. PTA. Next comes PTA. Parent Teachers Association. Parent Teacher Association is PTA. Then IIM, Indian Institute of Management. NCC, National Cadet Corps. National Cadet Corps is NCC. And what is MRI? Magnetic Resonance Image. Magnetic Resonance Image is MRI. And what is LED? Light Emitting Diode. Light Emitting Diode is LED. And next comes ECG. What is ECG? Electrocardiogram. Electrocardiogram is ECG. And what is CBSE? Central Board of Secondary Education is CBSE. Central Board of Secondary Education. And next one, GDP. What is GDP? Gross Domestic Product. Gross Domestic Product. And then next comes IIT. Indian Institute of Technology. Indian Institute of Technology is IIT. And then LCD. What is LCD? Liquefied Crystal Display. NRI. What is NRI? Non-resident of India. Idioms. Have you ever heard of the word idioms? Yes. You might have learned idioms from your earlier classes. And what is an idiom? What is an idiomatic expression? Idiom is taken from our traditions. A word or phrase taken from our tradition giving a different meaning. Giving a different meaning. I shall give you an example. What is meant by let the cat out of the bag? What is let the cat out of the bag? It means telling the secret, revealing the secret. So that is what is called idiom. There are lots of idioms in English. And here also in our book there are many idioms then and there throughout the book. But here in the second unit we have a special set of idioms, special list of idioms, idioms related to sports. My dear students, you are all interested in participating in sports, am I right? So here sports has given lot of idioms to English. For example, the ball is in your court. It is a very famous idiom. You all know that. The ball is in your court. What is meant by the ball is in your court? It means the response is yours. It depends upon your idea. The world of sports has given us many idiomatic expressions like blow by blow. And here read the descriptions of each of the idioms given below. Then match these idioms with their meaning given in the box. So there are some idioms. Go for the meaning. Read the descriptions. Understand the descriptions and match the idioms with their meaning. Are you all ready? The first one. Throw in the towel. What is throw in the towel? See the meaning? Wet towels are kept near a boxing ring to wipe the sweat of boxers between rounds. So you might have seen boxers fighting ferociously and they sweat. And when they sweat, towels are ready for them to wipe away the sweat. So here, wet towels are kept near a boxing ring to wipe the sweat of boxers between rounds. when a boxer was getting badly beaten, his manager would throw a towel in the ring to end the fight. Do you understand the meaning of throw in the towel now? In our corner, in a boxing match, the corners are the two opposite angles of a boxing ring where the boxers rest between rounds. So, in our corner means in a boxing area, in a boxing match, the corners of two opposite angles, the corners of two opposite angles of a boxing ring is a place for the boxers to take rest between rounds. So that is what is called in our corner. And the next one, on the ropes. What is on the ropes? Boxing rings are typically enclosed by 4 ropes. You might have seen that. It is enclosed by 4 ropes. So as a boxer, when your opponent has forced you against the ropes with his or her attack, you are in trouble. So, when you are forced against the ropes with your opponent's attack, you are in trouble. So the next one, fourth one, below the belt. Below the belt. Hits below the belt line are generally considered illegal in boxing. So, when it is set below the belt, that means it is an illegal attack, illegal punch. And what's the next one? Square off. Square off means facing each other at the beginning of a match. Facing each other at the beginning of a match is known as square off. Face to face, encounter. And my dear students, here is a list of other idioms from the field of sports. Shall we look at them? Watch carefully and understand the meaning and usage of the idioms. See the first one in the list. Across the board. What do you mean by across the board? Across the board means equal for everyone. Example, 10% raises were given across the board. The next one, at this stage in the game. At this stage in the game means at this time. At this time. Nobody knows what is happening at this time in Antarctica. The next one, I already told you, the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. So it means it is your decision or responsibility to do something now. Don't ask me. The ball is in your court. Next one. Bark up the wrong tree. Bark up the wrong tree means you have got the wrong person or wrong idea. Example, I think you are barking up the wrong tree by blaming Raja for the missing money. Next one, blow the competition away. Blow the competition away. In Tamil we say it in the field when you play any game, kabaddi or any other game. If you win easily, what would they say? Easiya ஊதி தள்ளிட்டான் அப்படிமா. See, the same thing in English. Blow the competition away means win easily. Win easily. Example, if you practice well, you will blow the competition away. The next one, chip in. What do you mean by chip in? Chip in means help by donating money. Help by donating money is what is called chip in. The villagers chipped in 500 rupees each to buy the poor dresses. Next one, get off the hook. Get off the hook means escape. Escape. He got off the hook for stealing because the security camera was broken. Hit a snag. What do you mean by hit a snag? It means coming up against a problem. Coming up against a problem. You should hit a snag all the time. Hot shot. What is hot shot? Hot shot means an important or very successful person. He is a hot shot. That means he is a very important person. And the next one, learn the ropes. What do you mean by learn the ropes? It means understand new things. So what a beautiful idiom. Learn the ropes. Understand new things. The first week of the job, you will just be learning the ropes. Next one, neck and neck. To be in a close tie with someone. To be in a close tie in a game or in any situation is neck and neck. And I think it is also a common idiom we use in our day-to-day life. They are neck and neck in the hockey match. No sweat. No sweat means no problem. No problem. I told him it was no sweat for us to win the match. Next one. Shot in the dark. My dear students, what's the name of the supplementary reader in 11th standard unit 2? Shot in the dark. It is an idiom. It is an idiomatic expression. It means a guess. A guess. I was lucky to win the quiz. All my answers were shot in the dark. But all my answers were a shot in the dark. These are some of the idioms related to sports or taken from the field of sports. I think you have learned some of interesting idioms, haven't you? Let us meet in the next session. Thank you.